indeed pleasure to be the moderator for this webinar. First and foremost, I would like to appreciate each one of you who are investing their Sunday day and utilizing yourself and value-adding yourself by full of knowledge. I, Samita Majumdar, welcome you all on this knowledge enriched webinar session on how to use productivity booster AI session, AI tools for getting effective results. Do you guys know that focusing on the quality of data leading AI system will help you to law? It's in power. Therefore, learning about AI tools are important from just knowing about them. Today, we are going to focusing on such areas. Okay, so if any query arises, अगर कोई भी आप लोगों को क्वेश्चंस होंगे तो आप उसको आप चैट में नोट कर सकते हैं एंड आफ्टर जब ये सेशन कंप्लीट हो जाएगा उसके बाद हम इस सेशन को आपके क्वेश्चन के साथ इसे कंक्लूड कर देंगे. So without further delay, I would like to call our session speaker on topic ChatGPT and BARD. He's a professional trainer and conduct lecture, webinar, workshop, seminars for effective and efficient growth of students as well as employees. I would like to welcome CA Alok A Sethi sir for right from Ajmer for the presentation. So please.
Thank you, Samita, and good morning and welcome all to this session. Indeed, it's a very great Sunday morning because people have joined in large number for this most trending and important topic. I must say AI, artificial intelligence, and the use of AI for the professionals and everyone basically can use this tool. So we thought that we should conduct a session as to guide the masses on how to use AI. Okay. Now, before I start, one or two things that Samita has already told you, that whatever questions you have, you can put it on the chat box. She will be there to keep a note of all the questions, and then we will take it in the end. So everyone is put on mute so that the session is conducted in a very smooth manner. And you are welcome to put your queries in the chat box, whatever queries you might have, and whatever you want to add anything. If you want to add anything, your experience, you can also put them in the chat box. I always believe in taking an interactive session. So let's make this a interactive session and let's make the most of it. Okay. So the first question of the day, how many of you have already used Chat GPT? If you already used, you can put a yes in the chat box if you've already used Chat GPT. Yes, so I can see some yes over here. Okay. Okay, and have you heard about this, which I'm putting in the chat box now? Have you heard of this word now? Recently, a competitor of Chat GPT has come in the market. Have you heard of this word BARD? BARD? No. So some are saying yes and some are saying no. I've asked two questions. Have you used any AI tool before? And secondly, have you heard about this BARD thing? Okay. So now, see, I don't have any presentation to show you today because it's a practical session. We are going to see how to use AI for our benefit. And what I have done for this is I have collected 100 AI tools. We just know of one and two, that is Chat GPT, because it is famous, it's like popular, and many people are using it. But you will be shocked to know that there are around 100 and odd different AI tools which you can use for different purposes. Okay, so let me share my screen, and what you see now is a list of AI tools which are available in the market. For free, you can use these tools for different functions. So I hope the screen is visible. If the screen is visible, can you just type visible in the chat box? If you all can see my Excel screen, you can just type in visible in the chat box if the
Yeah.
screen is visible. Yes. Okay, thank you. Now, what we have done is, this is made by me and my team, okay, together. So what we have done is we have just put we have just put this to all together, and we will be sharing this Excel at the end of the session with you all, so you can also have a look on this. So basically there are different AI tools. What is AI? AI is artificial intelligence. Okay, now it is not something which has just come up recently. It was already there, but now the use has increased manifold after this COVID and this era. Now internet and all the things have become so popular that people are using it more. Okay, so you must be wondering, suppose when you type for anything in Google, so let's say we type for a laptop you want to buy, and you'll search for Dell Inspiron or Dell laptop. And when you go to your Facebook or your Instagram or any other social media site, you get to see some ads relating to laptop. Does it happen? Has it happened with you? When you would visit any website, any e-commerce website, you get to see the similar things which you have already searched for or looked for. Why this happens? Because this happens because the AI is functioning there. So whatever you type, it gets recorded. Google keeps a record of everything. Yes, Kishore, you are right. Gurjot, you are right. Suresh, right. It is because of AI, artificial intelligence. And what is intelligence means? What does intelligence means? We talk a lot about AI, and AI is a buzzword. What does intelligence mean? Can anyone write down in the chat box? What do you understand by the word intelligence? Artificial, we all know that artificial is something which is not natural. Okay, so something which is not natural is artificial. Okay, which is not man-made, it's artificial. Sorry, something which is man-made is artificial. Okay, something which is created by nature is natural. Okay, what is intelligence? Intelligence is inbuilt. Okay, anyone else would like to throw some light on what is intelligence? What do we call intelligence? Analysis, info, and come to conclusion. Okay. Can we measure intelligence? Can we measure intelligence? Can we ask AI, please? Okay. Found the solution of a problem. Yes, sir. Okay. It's a brain of its own. Okay. So who puts that brain inside the intelligence when we talk about analyzing data or interpret? Okay. So let us keep this machine in apart from some time, and let us talk about what is intelligence. So Irani sir has said that intelligence here means work like brain. Here, okay. So we are disconnecting these two words, artificial and intelligence, and we are just focusing on what is intelligence. As a human intelligence, there can be different intelligence. So the ability to understand and think, right? So let me define what is intelligence. Intelligence is the ability and the capability to apply the knowledge that you have got. It is the ability and the capability to apply the knowledge that you already have. Okay, so that is called as intelligent or intelligence. So whatever something that you know, how do you apply that to your benefit? That is called as intelligence. जो हमें आता है उसे हम कैसे अप्लाई करते हैं कुछ भी हासिल करने के लिए, उसे बोलते हैं इंटेलिजेंस. एंड व्हाट इज आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस? Artificial intelligence is a machine, or it's a program, it's a code that is being fed with some information, and it gives you answers based on its own logic or methodology. I hope it is clear what is artificial intelligence. Okay, because I don't want to rush with this session. We have put the 90-minute session just to make you understand what to expect from AI and what not to expect from AI, and how to make the best use of AI. Okay, so first we should know what is AI. I hope everyone now understand what is artificial intelligence. It's the ability to apply your knowledge for into practice. Okay, it is the ability to apply your knowledge into practice. Okay, now there are different AI tools which you can see on the screen. AI writing and content creation. There are 11 tools for that. AI design and visualization. There are some tools. Productivity and organization tools. Communication and collaboration. There are some tools. Personalization and recommendation. There are some tools, and there are some miscellaneous categories. So lots of tools are there, but what we have heard of is Chat GPT. And if you can see, if you can just focus on my Excel screen, you will see that I have GPT inside my Excel. Can you see this? Towards the right hand side, I have GPT for Excel, Chat GPT for Excel. Do you also have this in your Excel? Do you have this in your Excel? No. Do you want it in your Excel? How many want Chat GPT inside the Excel? Just write down, I want. I want. See, these days, I'm a corporate trainer for Excel and other technology, but I'm learning something which is very interesting, which is art of manifestation. Okay, I'm a part of the group where we have a book reading club where we read books which helps us grow in life. So we just read The Secret and says that it works on the law of attraction. So whatever you want, if you type it or if you say to it, you will get it. So those who are typing I want will get GPT in their Excel today. Those who are not typing, they will not get it. Okay. So you don't have to be just there in the session and just listen to it or just do something else and be there. You have to be 100% attentive in the session. What I'm asking for is not money. When I introduce, when I do these sessions, I don't do it for money. I do it for participation, for learning, for spreading knowledge. So if you want to take the maximum advantage of this, be live, be alive. Okay, just don't exist in the chat box, in the session. Okay, we can see there are 40 participants, but I want to see 40 participants participating in the chat box. Okay, so that is a request to all of you. I cannot force you, but I can just motivate you to be there. Yeah, you are just the power in the universe, and let me show that we all are 40 powerful person in this session, and that will make this session powerful. No artificial intelligence can make this powerful. Only the people who are there, they can make this powerful. Okay, so let us start with this journey, and definitely I'm going to share you this file and show you how you can get GPT in Excel also. That will help you with a lot of things, but you have to wait for this. And let's start with the practical use of GPT. Okay, so what do you see on the screen now? What do you see on the screen now? Do you see anything on the screen? Why are you seeing no? You're seeing me now. You're seeing Alok Sethi, isn't it? So you should write down Alok Sethi. What do you see on the screen? You see me. Don't you see me? Yes, Alok sir. Yeah. Anyways, so now what do you see? Do you see a browser where I have opened Chat GPT and BARD simultaneously? Can you see? Yes. It was just to bring a smile on everyone's face. Although I cannot see anyone because all of your camera is off. I would request if the participant can put on their cameras, and if you it's 11 o'clock, so I think people must have taken their bath and washed their face and put their comb and all. तो अगर आप बिल्कुल तैयार हैं, you can put on your cameras. ठीक है, we will have a codec moment also in today's session, but let us focus on learning. ठीक है, पहले देखते हैं. ठीक है, फिर Soumita was the moderator, so she makes sure that she look good. Anyways, चलिए. So I asked GPT, I opened, acha, let us start from the very beginning. What is the web address? How do you open the GPT website? How do you open the OpenAI website? Okay, so no problem, no problem. If you cannot put on your camera, that is also okay. Okay, the purpose is to learn, but I feel good when I see people. Okay, so www.chat.gpt.com, अगर आप ऐसा कुछ लिखते हैं कि chat.gpt.com, ठीक है, बिकॉज you don't want to use Google का ये वो है, ठीक है, तो you will be diverted to some other website. Okay, global payment technology Australia, GPT is global payment technology, but that is not GPT that we are looking for. ये तो पता नहीं कोई पेमेंट करने की बात है कि यहाँ से तुरंत बाहर निकलते हैं, ठीक है। अब हम यहाँ लिखते हैं गूगल में चैट जीपीटी, okay, because that is the usual way that people do it. Okay, and the first thing that you see is openai.com and blog and chat gpt. What do you see here is a OpenAI website. Okay, then you get Wikipedia, then there are different articles on chat gpt. So we'll click on the first thing that we see, or we can click on OpenAI also. So when you click on OpenAI, this is basically the website. Why it is OpenAI? Because it is open to everyone. It's available to everyone. Okay. So this is the OpenAI website and introducing the Chat GPT app for iOS. Download the app source or learn more about this. So what you have to do is you have to sign up for this first. Okay. So what is the difference between Google and Chat GPT? What is the difference between Google and Chat GPT? The only difference, there are so many differences, but the major difference is that to use Google, you don't have to create an account. You can ask anything, you'll get some links. But to use GPT, you have to create an account. And I've already created so many accounts. So let me just log in, create any account with this thing, new account. And okay, so you have to just put any password, random password, and username, or it can be a Google account also. You can log in through your Google account, and you will be redirected to a website. Okay, to a open GPT site. So it's already there. So you can create an account, you will be diverted. Okay, so this is my account which I use for GPT. Okay, the best thing about GPT is that whatever you search. Okay, so question is there. See, I will take all the questions, but whatever relevant questions are there, I will take it simultaneously, and rest I will take it in the end. So someone is asking, Mr. MR is asking, sir, why to use Chat GPT if Google is answering all your queries? Very good question and very apt question. So let me show you how does Google answer our question and how does GPT answer our question. Okay. So someone has Kishore asked me to ask Google what is intelligence.
Chat GPT's perfect answer, sir.
No, sir, it is not like that. I'm just talking about the mode of communication. When you are talking to Google and when you're talking to GPT, how they are responding to us or how they are giving us the answer. Let us explore this first. Okay, and that will answer his query also. So when I type what is intelligence in AI in Google, what I get as a result is a link to techtarget.com. It's a website. I'm getting a link. What is artificial intelligence? When I scroll down, people also ask what is intelligence according to AI, what is AI. Okay, then I'm getting a link to Britannica. I'm getting a link to built-in. I'm getting a link to Java Point in Investopedia. So what I get as an answer, as a reply, is a link to different website. Okay, what I get as an answer when I type anything in Google is a link to a website. I can click on images. I will get images link. When I click on books, I will get a reference of the books which are written on AI. When I click on news, it will tell me the links. It will show me the links which are there, which are talking about AI. Okay, and then videos, if I click on, I will get to see the lot of videos on AI. So how does Google answer when you type anything in Google? It gives you a link. Then you click on the link. It will redirect you to a website. And on that website, you will get the answer of the question that you have asked. That answer may not be the correct answer, may not be the apt answer, may not be that something that you're looking for. but it will give you some link. And what links come first is the is because of the SEO and search engine. Yeah. So Srajan has rightly put, Google is a search engine. It's right, we can search anything in Google, but chat is entirely different phase. It's designed to answer all the questions in the most specific way. Very good. So I've showed you how this, now you get to see all these distractions and all. There are a lot of things to download, ads आएंगे, ये सब आएगा इतना, ये देखो Facebook, Instagram, all these things. This is the ad over here. You get distracted. There are lots of distraction when you use Google. Okay. What happens when we do the same thing in chat GPT? So I've already asked one question to GPT. Okay, let me show you how to ask questions. So you'll go to new chat. When you open the GPT for the first time, you get to see this screen. So it shows you some examples. Let me hide this just a minute. Yeah, it shows you some examples, capabilities, and limitations. You can read all this. Basically, it shows what we can do, what we cannot. Now, let me ask the first question of the day. What is intelligence in AI? This is what I asked Google also. What is intelligence in AI? And let me hit enter and see what it is there, what it replies me, and how it replies me. See, you don't have to use AI to get your work done. Obviously, you can use AI to get your work done, but what I use AI for is to learn. Okay, you can learn a lot of things from AI. So in the context of artificial intelligence, intelligence refers to ability of a system or agent to understand, reason, learn, and adapt in order to solve complex problems, make decisions, and perform tasks typically associated with human intelligence. So first, artificial intelligence is defined. Intelligence, AI, in AI can be broadly categorized into two types. We never knew this. Narrow AI, general AI. How many knew this narrow AI and general AI? कितने लोगों को ये पता था कि ये ऐसा हो सकता है, ऐसा दो तरह का AI होता है? How many knew this? Yes or no, you can type down in the chat box if you knew this. So what is narrow AI? As known as weak AI, narrow AI is designed to perform specific tasks or functions with a focused domain of expertise. Examples of narrow AI include voice assistant like Siri or Alexa. कई लोग use कर रहे होंगे. Those who are Apple user, they always say, hey Siri, call this, call that, or play some music. Or I use Alexa. So, hey Alexa, give me some news, play some news. So that are specific AI, narrow. They are specific. They are programmed to do some specific task, right? When you go to your office and you put your thumb on the attendance machine, and when the students put their thumb on the attendance machine, that is a narrow AI. That is also artificial intelligence. Scan your thumb image and marks your attendance. That is also a AI. What is general AI? So also referred to as strong AI or artificial intelligence, artificial general intelligence, AGI, aims to possess human level intelligence and capabilities across a wide range of tasks and domains. So general AI would exhibit characteristics such as abstract reasoning, learning from experience, understanding natural language, and being capable of independently performing diverse tasks. So which one is better, AI, normal AI, or general AI? Which one is better, normal AI or general AI? We cannot compare both. Basically, both have different purpose. Okay. So narrow AI is specific in nature and general is general. Okay. So that is the how it is defined. It is not giving me any link. There is no ads, anything, but there is a pure message. Okay. Now, if I want to ask any specific question, both are need based. Very good. Very apt. Both are need based. Now, I had asked some questions, and that is the question that I wanted to take with you all. So the next difference between using a Google and a GPT is that whenever you search anything in Google, like we search something in Google and we went, do you see the search history? Do you see the search history? So I had typed what is intelligence in AI. So when I type, okay, so it will show me whatever I have searched for in Google and whatever other people have searched. So I had searched what is intelligence AI, what to learn from a room, APJ Abdul Kalam. That is what is artificial, what is intelligence computer. This is what is chat GPT and what is science. But is it showing me the answer it had given me? I have to again click on the link and that will be displayed in the page. But the beauty of AI is that the beauty of AI, or you can say Chat GPT, is that whatever you search for in the GPT, it gets recorded with a proper uh, title. It get recorded with a proper title, and you can, yes, it keep records and you can go back to it. I wanted to create a content syllabus. I wanted to create a Power BI course content. So I asked it generate Power BI course syllabus, and it is the result that I've got. Sure, here's possible syllabus for a Power BI course. Now it is using a word possible. That means this is not what exactly you might be looking at, but this is what I've. So week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. Okay. Now suppose uh, Tableau study notes. So it has given me some notes about Tableau. Okay. Excel formula list. So it has given me a list of formulas, 20 formulas. Okay. BBA internship search. Many students ask me, sir, do you have an internship and all? Can you give us some? So when you ask any specific question as to the list of something or list of colleges or schools or jobs, it will not give you a specific answer, because as a AI language, I don't have access to the latest information on available internship for BBA students. Okay. However, there are some ways you can search for internship. So it gives you the methodology of looking for answer. So what you must be interested in knowing is how to ask questions to ChatGPT. And that is what I asked ChatGPT in the morning. Okay. Hey GPT, how do I give you correct prompt so as to get correct, accurate results from you? See, you have to understand that you're talking to a artificial intelligence. You are talking to a person. When you are using Chat GPT, you have to keep in mind कि आप बात कर रहे हैं किसी से. तो हम किसी से बात करते हैं तो हम उसका नाम लेके उसको बुलाते हैं. ठीक है, उसको इज्जत देते हैं. तो थोड़ा सा इज्जत चैट जीटीपी को दे लो. आपको फ्री में इतना कुछ करके दे रही है, ठीक है, या दे रहा है, वॉट एवर, आई डोंट नो द जेंडर, है ना, देयर इज नो जेंडर एज सच, बट वॉट एवर यू लाइक यू कैन कॉल. तो इन्होंने क्या बोला है, हेलो, टू गेट एक्यूरेट रिजल्ट फ्रॉम मी यू कैन फॉलो दीज गाइडलाइंस व्हेन प्रोवाइडिंग प्रॉम्प्ट्स. पहला चीज, बी स्पेसिफिक, एंड दिस यू कैन अप्लाई इन योर लाइफ ऑल्सो. ओके. तो जब भी हमें कुछ चाहिए तो हमें स्पेसिफिक होना पड़ता है. क्लियरली स्टेट योर रिक्वेस्ट और क्वेश्चन. द मोर प्रिसाइज योर प्रॉम्प्ट, द बेटर आई अंडरस्टैंड एंड जनरेट अ रेलेवेंट रिस्पॉन्स. ठीक है, तो पहला तो है स्पेसिफिक. दूसरा है प्रोवाइड कंटेक्स्ट. किस तरीके से आप पूछना चाह रहे हो, क्या पूछना चाह रहे हो. इंक्लूड रेलिवेंट बैकग्राउंड इंफॉर्मेशन और कंटेक्स्ट टू हेल्प मी बेटर अंडरस्टैंड द टॉपिक सिचुएशन यू आर रेफरिंग टू. दिस कैन हेल्प मी जनरेट मोर एक्यूरेट एंड एप्रोप्रिएट रिजल्ट. तो आपको स्पेसिफिक होना है, आपको कंटेक्स्ट बताना है कि किस कंटेक्स्ट में आप बात कर रहे हैं. आस्क फॉर अ स्पेसिफिक फॉर्मेट. आप किस फॉर्मेट में आंसर चाहते हैं वो भी आपको बताना है. इफ यू हैव अ प्रेफरेंस फॉर द फॉर्मेट और द रिस्पॉन्स सच एज अ लिस्ट or step-by-step guide or detailed explanation, let me know in your prompt. This will help me tailor made. Use clear language about avoid ambiguity or vague language. ठीक है, and experiment and iterate. What do you mean by the word iterate? What do you mean by the word iterate? इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? What does this mean? Repeat. Yes. So if you're not satisfied with the answer, ask again with a more clear instruction. Okay. Remember that while I strive to provide helpful and correct information, I am an AI model and may not always generate perfect responses. It's always a good idea to critically evaluate the information and cross-reference it with suitable resources wherever necessary. This is the beauty of AI. This is what I like the most about AI. How humble it is. ईगो नहीं है, बिल्कुल भी ईगो नहीं है इसके अंदर, भरा ही नहीं गया है. क्या बोल रहे हैं कि पहला शुरुआत में भी एक आता है, यू मे फॉलो दीज गाइडलाइंस. ठीक है, और दूसरा लास्ट में बोला कि मैंने गाइडलाइंस बताई है लेकिन जरूरी नहीं है कि ऐसा काम करे. ठीक है, सो यू हैव टू लर्न अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स. ओके, नाउ लेट अस ट्राई समथिंग एल्स. ओके, सो हे जीपीटी, give me a list, give me a good AI for generating a script for my upcoming session on artificial intelligence, which is going to be online, and the participants would be students and professionals. And I wish to guide them so that I wish to guide them with examples of AI which they can use for different purposes. Include some popular AIs in your response. चलिए ये हमने इतना उसको लिख दिया है एंड लेट अस प्रेस एंटर. जितना आप स्पेसिफिक होंगे उतना स्पेसिफिक आंसर मिलेगा. दिस इज द की टू गेट द राइट आंसर. द मोर स्पेसिफिक यू आर, द बेटर आंसर्स responses you get. Now see how beautifully it has answered the query. ठीक है, क्या बोल रहा है? Certainly, here is an example script for your upcoming session on AI, including popular AI example for different purpose. Opening, आपको कुछ नहीं आता ना तो भी आप सब कुछ सीख सकते हैं, लेकिन will होना चाहिए. स्किल तो वो डेवलप करा दे कि will आपके अंदर होना चाहिए सीखने का. You should have the will to learn. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Welcome to today's online session on artificial intelligence. I'm thrilled to have you all here, including students and professionals interested in exploring the fascinating world of AI. तो ये मेरा ही हेल्प कर दिया, इसने ये सब बता दिया. अकॉर्डिंग इंट्रोडक्शन, AI is a rapidly evolving field that focus on creating intelligent machines capable of performing tasks that are typically require human intelligence. AI has application across various domains from healthcare and finance to entertainment and transportation. और अब देखिए इसने स्पेसिफिक एग्जाम्पल दिए हैं. पॉपुलर AI हेल्थ केयर, तो हेल्थ केयर का क्या है? IBM वाटसन. और फिर ये क्या करता है ये भी बताया है. इट कैन एनालाइज वास्ट अमाउंट ऑफ मेडिकल डेटा इंक्लूडिंग पेशेंट रिकॉर्ड्स, रिसर्च पेपर, क्लिनिकल ट्रेल्स. तो आप इस AI के जरिए आप अपनी रिपोर्ट भी चेक करा सकते हैं. लेट अस यूज दिस. See, idea is to show you what is the power of AI and how to use it for your benefit. Okay, keep putting your question is okay. Let us try. Okay, let us try whatever your questions you are asking. Let me ask these questions in this. This is one IBM this thing this AI IBM created AI, okay, which talks about medical this thing. Okay, so now we can explore many things. Okay, so this is a medical based AI, so you can look for things. So we have solutions consulting. Now some can be paid, some can be free also. It depends on how the creator has done this, and everything you have to create an account for it. Okay, you have to just create an account and then you can use. Okay, that is like this like this. Okay, so coming back to some other examples, and so we have AI on finance also, like betterment and wealth port. So let us check what is betterment all about. Okay, so I'm just opening up all these examples that I'm getting over here. So this is again a website. See, these are all websites which are built on AI. Okay, so is built to help you achieve what you want with money. So if you want to do something with money, you can use this. This is basically a US based website, so they will have the things in according to this. Okay, you can just read the description at the end before using any AI. Okay, so you will get to feel it. Okay, now entertainment, Netflix is again an AI. Transportation, you have Tesla and web. Okay, so there are different AI tools. Okay. Now, there was one question from Shikha. Let me take this question. Okay. Result in copyright. Yeah. So now see, many students are using AI to generate their this thing projects and do a lot of things. Okay. So I asked the same question with here, and see the answer. Plagiarism involves the act of copying someone else's work or ideas and presenting them as your own. As an AI model, I don't possess personal ownership or original content. I generate response based on patterns and information I have been trained on, which comes from a diverse range of sources. While I try to provide helpful and accurate information, there's a possibility that the responses I generate may resemble or contain extract from existing tests. Therefore, it is important to use the information I provide as a starting point or reference, and not as a substitute for original thinking or proper citation of sources. If you use any content generated by AI, Chat GPT, it is essential to properly attribute it and cross-reference it with other sources. Okay. Now, see what she wanted to ask is, okay, suppose someone has done anything and you want to check whether this content is presented by AI or not. Suppose I want to check whether I'm showing you, have I derived it from AI. So what you can do is you can just copy the content which you want to test. Okay, you can copy the content, and that is how the colleges are coming to know that the students are doing using AI. Okay, so I've copied this content, I'm pasting it over here, and at the end of this you can just type in is this content generated by Chat GPT or you. Sorry, so there is a confusion. तो उसने बोला था ambiguity मत रखना, तो मैंने दो चीजें पूछ ली. ठीक है, तो is this content generated by you? Yes, the content you are quoted is generated by me, ChatGPT, an AI model developed by AI. I provide those guidelines to help you understand how to get accurate result with the interact. So you can test. You can test. Okay. Now we are getting some queries. Let me take some queries before I proceed and show you some examples. Many countries have used. Yeah, that is the reason, because people are using ChatGPT for getting their work. So there is one query. I have one doubt. I'm a CA practicing in Chennai, a sole proprietor CA firm. How the opportunities for small CA office in MLDA and AI consulting areas, or it is good only for big teams CA offices? Now see, ML is machine learning, DA is data analytics, and AI is artificial intelligence. How professionals can use it? Okay, and what is the scope area of work? See, let me show you that after this Chat GPT, BARD has also come up. Okay, so BARD is a product of Google. Okay, so I asked the same question to BARD, and you will be surprised to see the answers. Almost everything, some things are common. Okay, many things are common here. So how to give prompt to BARD to get accurate result? So पहला इसने भी ये बोला है, be specific as possible. Use keywords, use examples, use multiple prompts. Okay, and here are some examples of good prompt. What is the capital of Paris? What is the history of US? What are the different types of trees? How do I make a cake? What is the meaning of life? Here are some example of bad prompt. What is the capital of France? What is history? ठीक है, history क्या होती है? History किसकी पूछनी है? What is the tree? Tree कौन सा पूछ रहे हैं? How do I cook? तो क्या बनाना चाहते हो? What is the meaning? क्या चीज का meaning? तो आपको दोनों में से किसका आंसर बेटर लगा? Which is a better answer or a response by which AI? Chat GPT or BARD? Which one did you feel was better in answering? Chat GPT or BARD? We have got one reply from Kriti, says Chat GPT. Some Gurjot says BARD. Chat GPT. Okay, Chat GPT. Okay, okay, okay. Great. See, see what I felt. See, yeah, you might have different opinions. Okay, when I ask the same question, it give me pointers 1 2 3 4 5, and give me some answers also for this. Okay, but it did not give me an example. It has given me some examples also, what is a good prompt and what is a bad prompt. Okay, so for this I will give one extra marks to Bard to go one step ahead and give you some examples, because as a human we learn by examples. Okay, then the second good thing about Bard is that you can just export this and send to a Gmail. You can put directly to it. You can mail it to anyone. Okay. So for GPT, what you have to do is you have to copy it. There is a copy button. Okay. So you can copy the responses what you're getting. So this was the question. This is the, you can copy it. And now suppose I want to paste it in the chat, I can paste it. Okay, so I have copied and I have pasted whatever this thing. This is what I wanted to paste to you. What, how you can do this. So this is what I have pasted. Okay, now in Bard you can email, new email created. So it has created a new email, and when you click on it, it will redirect to your Gmail, and you can mail it to anyone, or you can put it in your draft also. Okay, similarly you can create a export to your document also, that is available. So now see, it is given a mail. Now I want to mail it to my account Excel vibes. I can mail it and it's done. It's as simple as that. So Bard is one step ahead of GPT. Okay, but it's new, so it will experiment more. It will take some time. Okay. Yeah, this session will be shared on my YouTube channel also, and those who have registered through my website and come in this session, they will be able to see the recording afterwards also. Okay, yeah. Bard is also good in writing emails. Yeah, true. So there is a new functionality which has come up which says that help me write Gmail. So you can create your customized mails by using the prompt from Google. Okay, help me write functionality. You have to inbuild, you have to create here, and you will be able to do that. Okay, that we will talk a little later on. Okay, by using this. First, I want to show you some examples of how what you can do in GPT and what you cannot do in GPT. Okay, so let me show you one very good, interesting example of this. This one. See, I'm an Excel trainer, so my examples will be based on Excel. Okay, and we all use Excel a lot. Okay, I don't think there is there is any participant who doesn't use Excel. Is there anyone who doesn't use Excel, who has never used Excel? Is there anyone in the meeting who has never used Excel? You can write down me. No, I don't think so. Yeah, Excel is such a popular and important tool. Okay, so I'm just going to show you an example. Suppose I write my name over here, Alok Sethi. Then I write artificial intelligence. Then today is Sunday, and we are doing a live session. So I have written all this. Okay. Now the same thing what I do is I copy it in different columns. Okay. In different columns, I've copied this. Okay. Now what happens is these are all having different length. The word length is different. Okay. So if you want to increase the width of this cell, what you do is you just double click on it. Okay, you double click on it. Now suppose you write a bigger sentence now, and 50 participants have joined. So you have to again increase the length of this cell. Okay. Now, do you know that we can, screen is freezed? Sorry. Can you now see the Excel screen? Can you now see the Excel screen?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so I will do what I did before. Okay, so what I did is I wrote Alok Sethi, then I wrote artificial intelligence, then I wrote today is Sunday and we are doing a live session. Then I wrote today is Sunday and we are doing a live session. 50 participants have joined. So every sentence that I've written has a different length. Okay, so it is overriding the other cell. So I have to increase the length. So I will double click on this and this will increase. Okay, now I type the same thing over here, Alok Sethi. I'll put a CA also here. Okay. So now again this length I have to increase. Now I want something where I type and it will auto fit the column width. Okay. This is something which can be helpful for all. Okay. I want. So how we can find this thing in Chat GPT? So let us try and ask this question. Okay, can you do this for us? Okay. So I have the same question. So let me show you where I asked this question. Yeah. Hey, chat, write me a VBA code to auto fit column width in the Excel. Can you see my screen, the GPT screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what I asked is, okay, hey GPT, write me a VBA code to auto fit column width in Excel in any cell where I type any value. तो उसने क्या किया, मुझे एक कोड लिख के दे दिया. I have to just copy this code. ठीक है, this is a simple code which is it is written और उसके बाद उसने बताया भी कि करना क्या है. So right click on the sheet tab and select view code, paste the above code into the code window that appears, save the workbook as macro if it is already saved, and whenever you enter the cell you will get the information. Okay, so let us try this. Okay, जो इसने बोला वो करते हैं. So I have to right click on the sheet name, then I have to go to view code. In the view code I have to paste this code. Okay, and then I have to close this window and save this file as a macro file. Okay, so save this as a macro file. Save as desktop. I will put it in the desktop and I will say is auto fit column width, and I want to save it as a macro. Sorry, not a PDF, but a macro file. So macro enabled workbook. Okay, and I'll say okay. Now this is the macro file. How do you recognize that the file is a macro file? Let me close this file. And let me go to my desktop. Now here is the file. So this is the Excel file. It is showing up. Let me just zoom in. So this is the Excel file and this is the macro file. So you can see that it is showing Excel embedable macro sheet. And also click on it. We will open this. So when you open a macro file, you will get to see a prompt. Macros have been disabled, enable content. So click on enable content. Okay, now we want to see whether what I said is happening or not. Okay, so I'll type in Alok Sethi, CACS, TFP, trainer, enter. Can you see what happened? Can you see what happened as I press enter? क्या पे दिखा?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, चलिए. साइज बढ़ गया. हाँ, अभी मैं यहाँ पे लिखता हूँ 1 2 3. साइज छोटा हो गया, देखिए कॉलम का. ठीक है, इधर मैं लिखता हूँ 1 साइज छोटा हो गया. सो दिस इज समथिंग विच यू कैन डू विथ जीपीटी. ठीक है, आपको बार बार साइज चेंज करने की जरूरत नहीं है. ठीक है, yesterday someone asked me a very interesting question. ठीक है, कि उन्होंने मुझसे पूछा कि सर मैं एक्सेल में बहुत बड़े डेटा पे काम करता हूँ और क्या होता है कि आई वांट टू बी देयर इन अ पर्टिकुलर शीट, इन अ पर्टिकुलर सेल व्हेन आई एम वर्किंग. तो मुझे ये जानना है कि मैं कौन से सेल में हूँ, कौन से शीट में काम कर रहा हूँ, कौन से रो या कॉलम में हूँ. So this is a very big data which I've opened. I hope the Excel is visible to you all. Yes. So it's a very big data. You can see it is ranging from column A to column DJ. ठीक है, इतना बड़ा डेटा है ये. और अगर रो में देखेंगे, अब मैं जिस कॉलम में हूँ या रो में हूँ वो रो और कॉलम हाईलाइट हो जाए. ठीक है, I want this that wherever I am that row and column should be highlighted. Anyone who knows this, how to do this in Excel? Anyone who knows how to highlight a row and column which you are in actively? क्या आपको आता है? Do you know that? If you don't know,
पेन्स बना के, फ्रेम पेन्स,
हाँ,
फ्रेम पेन्स,
sorry, I did
पेन्स,
not.
पेन्स बना के,
क्या बना के? Page? No, I want to highlight which rows and columns we are on. जैसे अभी मैं मान लीजिए I am in column G49, G459. Now I am in column G10, cell G10, G cell में हूँ, 10th row में हूँ. तो जो रो और कॉलम में वो हाईलाइट हो जाए अलग कलर से, ये कैसे होगा? ठीक है, लेट अस आस्क इंडेक्स ऑप्शन. ओके, बाय इफ no, all these things will not work. Let us ask, even I don't know, let me ask GPT. Okay, I'm a trainer, but I'm openly saying that I don't know it. Okay, because there are so many things in the universe, you need not know anything, but you should learn, keep learning. Okay, so hey GPT, write, I don't know because it's a coding. I'm learning coding, but I'm not a very expert in that right now. Okay, so hey GPT, write me a VBA code which highlights the row and column where the active cell is and it should change as the active cell position changes. देखते हैं क्या आता है, कुछ आता है या नहीं आता है, हो पाता नहीं हो पाता. Let us see and see how fast we are getting a response. Here is the VBA code that highlights the row and column where the active cell is and updates the highlighted cell as active cell position changes. तो आपको जो चाहिए आप specifically मांगोगे तो मिलेगा. ठीक है, अभी क्या कह रहा है? To use this code, open the VB editor, Alt F11, then locate the sheet where you want to enable this feature in the project explorer pane on the left side. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me copy this and put it in the Excel where I want it. ठीक है, तो मैं इसी में एक नई शीट इंट्रोड्यूस कर देता हूँ. I don't have to go to GPT again and again. ठीक है, और ये यहाँ पे हमने पेस्ट कर दिया. ठीक है, now it is not readable, so I will do it track strap and increase the column width. Okay, now it is readable. So open the VB editor, Alt F11 is asking, then locate the sheet where you want to enable this feature in the project explorer pane on the left side. Okay, so let me press Alt F11. We are in the project explorer. So what it is saying me is locate the sheet where you want to enable this feature in the project explorer pane on the left side. Okay, where is that pane? This is the project explorer in the view. Okay, so you want to find out which sheet you want to work on. Okay, so highlight the sheet on the left and double click on the sheet to open its code module. Paste the above code into the module. Now you can see. Okay, so first I have to select the sheet. So it was sheet number 5 which has the data. I will double click on this. The code has opened. Now I have to copy the code from the GPT. Again I will press this copy code button, and this is going to be something very interesting. Okay, so I've pasted it. Let us see if this is working or not. Okay, now I will go to the data sheet. Can you see the magic happening, guys? Can you see the magic happening? Can you see this? This gray column and row getting highlighted. I am whatever column and row I am on, I am able to focus on that. Can you see? Is it amazing? Isn't it amazing? Yes, it's awesome. तो अभी अगर आपको कोई अच्छी चीज लगती है, दिखती है, तो appreciate it, है ना? ये आपको you should show some gratitude towards it. So just write down awesome in the chat box. I want everyone to write awesome or wonderful, whatever word you can say, because of what you are seeing. So this is really awesome. This wow. Yes, this is wow. Fantastic. Okay. So I hope you got benefited by investing your 1 hour on this Sunday morning. Yeah, it is a great learning for me. Yes. Now I can answer this question. I will keep this code. I will share this code with you all also. Okay. So yeah, I will repeat. Okay. Let us do something new. Let us do something else. Okay. So instead of highlighting the row and column, I want to highlight the cell. अब इतना सब कुछ नहीं देखना, जिस सेल में मैं हूं वो बैकग्राउंड चेंज होना चाहिए. ठीक है. So let us, I am doing it again. Now you can focus. I'll do it little slow, so you can just check the output. Okay. So I'm on GPT now. Okay. And I'm giving a prompt here. I'm changing the prompt. So hey GPT, write me a code to highlight the active cell which I am working on. Highlight the active cell with a yellow color. Let us be very specific. Yellow color which I'm working on, and it should, and the highlight cell color should change as I move to a different cell in the worksheet. There are a lot of things that you can do. You don't you will be shocked to see the results. Okay. So now we have put a yellow color. I did not like the gray one. Okay, I like yellow more. So let us do this thing, and again the same thing I have to do. So I'm repeating the same thing again, because VBA is not everyone's is comfortable with VBA. Okay, so this is the same sheet that I've applied this coding. Okay, let me go to this table. Okay, or any other sheet you can be on. Okay, and then Alt F11 you have to press. Alt F11. Basically, it activates the Visual Basic. If you can go to the developer tab also and open this. Okay, and I want to apply it on the same sheet, so I will double click on this. The code is already written here. So what I will do is I'll go to this other sheet. Okay, maybe the age report I will go to, and I will paste this code over here. Okay, and close it now. This is the age report. This is the sheet. So can you see that whatever cell I am on, actually what it is doing, it is changing the color when I'm moving, because prompt देने में हमने थोड़ा सा change color वाला कर दिया था. So you can see a yellow this thing is coming, but it is not staying here. Okay, so वही उसने बोला था कि iterate it if you do not get. So let me just rectify my command prompt and give it again. So write me a code to highlight the active cell with a yellow color, which I'm working on, and the okay, I think that is enough, which I'm working on, and make it dynamic. Make it dynamic. Now let us paste this code again on this sheet. So Alt F11, age report. We will replace this code with this one now. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now you can see that अब हमें exactly we are getting the same response, same result. Again, we should type amazing, awesome, whatever wow you want to say. ठीक है, कितना आसान हो जाता है ना, बिकॉज सी इफ यू वांट टू हाईलाइट any number, you want to highlight any row or column, any cell that you're working on, you can do this. We go to highlight the cell that is L1 minus lower one quotation price ignoring zero. Vishal, can you just I will allow you to unmute. Can you just say your question, because I'm not able to understand it properly.
Yes, sir. Good morning to all. Good afternoon to all. Actually, we have several line items of products quoted by the bidder.
Okay.
Like 1,000 products they have quoted for rate contract, and multiple vendors like 10, 15 quotation has received. Many of them put zero. Many of put them values.
Okay.
So, is there any code that we can find out which product quoted by bidder is L1 and that is which one? Because this is a tedious task that we multiple commands we run, and is this possible in a VBA code with?
Okay, now see, okay, fine. So in this sheet, you see that there are some zeros over here. Okay, there are some zeros over in the quantity cost value. Okay, so your question might be similar, that you want to identify all those cells where there are zeros or the quotation, there is no number in the quotation. So you don't have to go to GPT. Basically, we can do it using conditional formatting also. I will just show you, maybe it will solve your purpose, maybe it don't, but for benefit of all, first you have to select the data. Suppose I have selected this data over here, and what I want to do is I want to highlight wherever there are zeros. Jahan pe bhi zero aa raha hai, I want to highlight that cell. So you can go to conditional formatting, you can go to highlight cell rules, and you can write down equal to and 0. So now अब आप देखेंगे कि all the cells where zeros are there, वो सारे cell highlight हो गए red color से. ठीक है, so you can do using conditional formatting. Okay, and if you want chat gpt to give you an answer, then you have to give the exact prompt to the gpt. तो आपको specify करना पड़ेगा कि I'm working on an excel sheet, this particular column has this values, in this column I want to highlight the zeros, then it will give you an exact prompt for that. You can try it, you will get the results. Okay, now one thing which I did with GPT and which was very useful, I must say, which was very exceptional, जैसे मैंने अभी देखा. So I had asked GPT to create a list of 100 clients. ठीक है, मैंने Excel में उसको बोला कि मेरे 100 क्लाइंट से मुझे 100 क्लाइंट का एक एक्सेल शीट बनाओ. हर एक क्लाइंट का एक अलग एक्सेल शीट होना चाहिए जिसमें एक टेबल हो, जिसमें उसका नाम हो, ईमेल आईडी हो, मोबाइल नंबर हो और पैन नंबर हो, ये मैं फीड कर सकूं. एक हेडिंग चाहिए मुझे टेबल का, और 100 क्लाइंट्स का एक इंडेक्स चाहिए. तो जिस पे क्लिक करूं, क्लाइंट नंबर 1 तो 1 पे ले जाए, क्लाइंट नंबर 100 तो 100 पे ले जाए, 50 तो 50 पे ले जाए. ठीक है, तो उससे क्या होगा कि आपको अगर किसी क्लाइंट के साथ कुछ बात करी है और उसको कुछ रिकॉर्डिंग रखना है, तो आप उसके नाम के आगे क्लाइंट पे जाइए और यू कैन जस्ट नोट डाउन द थिंग्स. ठीक है, तो ये मैंने उसको बोला था, एंड लेट मी शो यू कि हाउ इट हैज क्रिएटेड द कोड फॉर मी. ठीक है, तो क्या लिखा है, VBA code for 100 Excel sheet with specific names, create hey GPT, write a code to create 100 Excel sheet with client 1, 2 and so on, and also create an index of 100 Excel sheet and put a link to connect each sheet, and in each client sheet put a link to return back to the index sheet. In each sheet, create a table with the columns name, PAN number, mobile number, email ID, and Aadhaar number. Okay, because the return season is now starting, I wanted to have a track of whether किसका रिटर्न हो गया नहीं हो गया ये सब. ठीक है, तो उसके लिए मैंने एक लिस्ट बनाने के लिए बोला. अभी ये किसी भी स्टाफ को बोलते हैं तो पूरा दिन निकाल देता. अभी एक स्टाफ और रख लिया है चैट जीपीटी, वो पैसे भी नहीं लेता है और काम भी कर देता है. ठीक है, और बहुत जल्दी काम करता है. तो अभी देखते हैं कैसे किया उसने काम. ठीक है, सो अगेन Alt F11, ये VB एडिटर ओपन हो गया. यू कैन गो टू इंसर्ट एंड मॉड्यूल, इट विल ओपन अ न्यू मॉड्यूल. You can just paste it over here. Okay, let me show you in a new sheet because I don't want to use this sheet, it's already some data is there. Okay, तो नया sheet लिया हमने, Alt F11 आपने प्रेस किया, this VB editor will open. You will click on insert and module. You will paste this code and you will close it. ठीक है? अभी how to run this code? How to run this code? So you will go to developer tab. In the developer tab, you will see the macro. It is basically a macro that is being recorded, and you can see that there is a macro called as create client sheet. क्या आपको दिख रहा है ये? Can everyone see it? Create client sheet. Yes. Okay. Now let the magic begin. Run पे click करेंगे and see what happens. I'm clicking on run and just see what happens. Just keep your eyes in this sheet 1, 2, 3 below. यहाँ पे नजर रखिएगा अपनी, and I'm pressing OK. Run. I think 10 सेकेंड भी नहीं लगा होगा इसको. Not less than, in less than 10 seconds, in less than 10 seconds, we could see list of 100 clients, 100 sheets बना दिया है इसने. और each sheet has this table, name, PAN number, mobile number, email ID, Aadhaar number, and then a link to get back to the index. And this is the index, client name and the link, client name and link. So you can replace this with a client name. Suppose मैं अपना ही नाम डाल देता हूँ इधर, ठीक है? So I can say instead of client 1, Alok Sethi. So when I click on Alok Sethi, sorry, because it is linked with this, client name की जगह आपको नाम अलग से लिखना पड़ेगा. You can add some name over here, maybe. Now it will function. No. So ठीक है, हम एक इंडेक्स यहाँ पे उसका नाम लिख सकते हैं whatever, and then you can go to client number 3. अच्छा, that code, this index sheet is not working because there was some error in the code, there was some mistake. Okay, but you can see that the sheets are created. Okay, I'm just showing you some illustrations. Okay, now I think we can take up some questions because there are so many questions in the chat box. So I'm just taking a pause over here, and I would allow you to speak and interact. तो पहला तो आपको कैसा लगा ये सेशन, और दूसरा अब आपकी जो भी क्वेश्चंस हैं, वी कैन टेक अप दीज क्वेश्चंस एंड देन अकॉर्डिंगली आई कैन वर्क ऑन इट. यस सौमिता.
Now I would like to invite everyone for their queries. And before that, we will be spreading a feedback form. So if you guys want to fill, you can go to the link. I will share it on group. Yeah. And afterward, please fill that feedback because it is going to help us for the further session. Any queries, then please raise your hands, and afterwards we will select wisely and we'll have the one conversation.
I'm sharing a QR code in the chat box I've shared. So that is a group link. So if you're not a part of the Excel Vibe community, you can join our group using this code. This scan code, you have to just scan it and it will redirect you to the group. I will share the group link also if you're not able to use the QR code, the scanner. So you can be a part of the group and you will get all the information regarding the sessions and the files that we are going to share in the group. So I've shared the chat link in the group. Okay, now Kamal has raised his hand. Yes, Kamal, please go ahead.
Hi, Alok. Thanks for the great session. It is very helpful.
Thank you.
So the question is there any benefit of subscribing to the paid Chat GPT subscription? What is the benefit between paid and free? If you can please elaborate.
Okay, so basically, whenever you go for a paid subscription, you obviously get some added advantage of it. Okay, so whenever, see, I was talking about integrating your GPT in Excel. Okay, so this is one topic that I will take now. Okay, and then we can have some more questions. So to integrate any GPT in any software or anything, you have to pay for it. Okay, you have to generate an API key. So this add-in I have got here in Excel by clicking on the add-ins. So when you go to the developer tab, you get to see Excel add-ins, and many people will not have the developer tab active in your Excel. If you are logged in through your Excel, okay, if you have logged in through Excel, and if you can see and tell me, okay, do you see the developer tab in your this thing? If you have logged in through your laptop, you will be able to do it. Open Excel and see if the developer tab is there or not. No, if it is not there, then let me show you how you can get the developer tab, because it is very important. इसके बिना आपका ये कुछ भी काम नहीं हो पाएगा जो आप Excel में करना चाह रहे हैं. So first you have to go to the file menu. In the file menu, you have to go to options. So a window will appear. File menu में options में जाएंगे, window आएगा. Then you have to go to formula. You have to go to customize ribbon. In the customize ribbon on the right hand side panel, you will see a developer tab over here. आपके लैपटॉप में अनचेक होगा. Just put a tick mark over here. ठीक है, on the developer tab. If you don't see this, you can go to you can select all tabs. All tabs आप करोगे तो भी आपको developer दिखेगा. यहाँ पे टिक करना है and you have to click on OK. You have to click on OK. जैसे ही आप OK पे क्लिक करेंगे, you will get to see this developer tab. In the developer tab, you can click on Excel add-ins. Okay, so you can go to Excel add-in, this add-in, and it will show you different add-ins which are already available. These are the add-ins which I use, which I've already installed. But there are many in the store, in the Microsoft store. It is supported by Microsoft. So you have Wikipedia also, you have many things. There are some this thing. So suppose you are an educator, you want to use some tools for educating. So you can use, आप data analytics का काम करते हैं तो आप उसमें select कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, export chart expo, analytical solver, web video player. Okay, people's graph. This is something which is interesting. So if your data has different people, you can picturize this using a graph. ठीक है, तो आप कोई भी एड इन ऐड कर सकते हैं. चैट जीपीटी एड इन इज आल्सो अवेलेबल इन दिस एड इन ओनली. ओके, सो आप यहाँ पे एड इन पे क्लिक करेंगे एंड these are, you can go to the store and you can search for GPT. You will get GPT for Excel, GPT in Excel. There are different add-ins which people have created. Okay, and you can use any you can try any, whatever you find good. Okay, so chat gtp for Excel, this is, I'm just clicking on add-in and continue. So what it will do is it will, yeah, now see now about the app. So this will show you the picture, sorry, this will show you the picture of the data which you have. It will convert your numbers into a picture. Okay, this thing. Now I'm going to show you how to use GPT inside Excel. So when you click on chat GTP for Excel, this is what you get as a panel. Okay, it is loading still. Yeah, so elevate your Microsoft Excel game, and that's all. So what you have to do is you have to sign up for OpenAI, and then you have to use your API key. Now, what is the API key? API is basically a key coding with Google Sheets. Okay. So let me first show you how you can create a API key. So when you log into your this thing account, you have to go to settings. Okay, or you have to go to your profile. Sorry, you have to go to your profile. So see, you can export your chats also. If you want to export the data, whatever you have done, you can export this data. It will be emailed to you, whatever you search for. And I wanted to show you where you can set up your API key. I'm not getting this. Okay, so when you upgrade to a plan, you will be available even when there is demand. See, GPT sometimes don't answer you promptly because there is a lot of traffic over here. So the one advantage that you can get is a faster response even where there is traffic, priority in getting the responses, and some new features, some more features you will get. Okay, so let me just log out and see if so you have to open your AI key, and from the AI key, API key, you can integrate GPT with Excel. Okay, you don't have to pay for it. Basically, there are some limited things that you can do. I'm not able to see the profile. Okay, so how to generate API key to integrate Chat GPT with Excel. Screen is not visible. Is it so? I hope the screen is now visible. Yes. So you have to select an API key. The API key is generated in this thing only, Chat GTP only. You get some the profile option. I'm not getting it. I don't know why. But you get to see the API key when you go to your profile in the Chat GTP. Okay. And you can use that API key. Okay. So I will maybe, yeah, so this document is now created. Okay, we can have a separate session on Google Sheet. Someone asked me to use the Google Sheet. Okay, and one thing that the same questions I'll ask to Bard for this VBA stuff, and let us see if it is giving the same result or not. Okay, and this time we will put the client name, client spelling correctly, so we get the correct this thing. So let me copy this and I'm pasting it into BARD. Okay, let me hide this. So there was some spelling mistake over here. That is why I did not get the correct answer. So find any sheet created table with this table with borders with these columns. Okay. Now let us see what we get as a result from BARD. Okay. Meantime, if you have any queries, you can put more queries in the chat box, and I will be sharing the feedback form link also. I am doing it. It is creating the code. It has created the code. So now we will copy this. Okay. So to copy it, you have to select it because there's no, yeah, there is a copy button here also. So copy code. Again, go to Excel. We will work with a new sheet. Alt F11. You will go to developer or you sorry, right click on this and view code and write the code over here. Close it. Go to developer macro, and this is the sheet dot one dot create line book one, and run it. Name is already taken. So we will run this one. Same table as table. There might be some errors also, so you need to be proper at coding. Okay, so wait. I'm sharing this code in the chat box if someone can try if you're getting the result or not. Okay. I'm not getting the result as of now, but you can try. There might be some error somewhere in giving the instruction or writing the proper thing. Okay. So I had put with borders. So maybe that function is not functioning properly. So I will remove this thing and then put it again. Okay. With these columns, headings. Okay, so Samita, are there any other questions which you can see on the chat box? Which you can just read them out, so I'll take them accordingly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Vishal Gupta is asking for, can you demonstrate the Google Bard feature with one example?
Yeah, Google Bard, I'm doing that one only. So I have just copied this code again. The new code, and let me just put it in a new Excel. I will close all the Excel files because it will return the, so we will close these Excel files.
Okay, Prashad Pujare sir has asked me, uh, please help with my query regarding, can we do coding for Google Sheets?
Okay, can we do coding for Google Sheet? So Google Sheet also allows you to do coding, but you have to use a different browser because there is no developer tab in the Google code, Google Sheet. Google Sheet automatically has some code. So definitely we can do coding with that. Let me just complete this and I'll get back to your question. So we have copied the code. Now we are going to developer macro, and this is the code. Let us run this. Oh, it is giving the same error. It's not giving us the proper response. So let us ignore this for the time being. Okay, don't want to waste time on this. Now, about Google Sheet, let me just open a Google Sheet. So how do you open a Google Sheet? Sheets.new. When you type in the browser, you get to see a Google Sheet. Okay. And let me ask the same thing in Chat GPT to create in Google Sheet. Okay. So let me put the same question and with the reference to Google Sheet. Okay. So you write VBA4 to create 100 sheets in Google Sheet in Google Sheets. So now you get to see a different code. So to create 100 sheet in Google Sheet with the same specific name and this, add a link back to this, you will need to use Google Apps script rather than VBM. Here is an example of the snippet. So we have to use this and then it will be showing how to put. So you have to follow all these instructions. You have to open the Google Sheet document, click on extension, add script, then place this, all these steps you have to follow. If you do this, I'm just sharing this with everyone in the chat box. You can use this. This is the code, and this is the method to use the code. So whosoever wants it, they can copy it and try it. Okay. So you have to go to extensions and then add-ons, manage app script. It was saying. So app script and then delete the placeholder code in the editor and replace it with the code provided. Save the script by click on floppy disk. So it is the app script. So there is no VBA code over here. There is a different code for here. So we will delete all this code and copy and paste the code which was provided by ChatGPT. So let me copy this code again. Since we are almost nearing the end of the session, so that will be the last thing that we are going to show you for today. Okay. This code is copied by saving the script, close the script, click on running again, create sheet. Okay. So you have to just save this. So Control S, I am pressing, saving project. It will save the project. We can name it as create client list and save it. Close it. In this, again, go to extension, app script. Now you will be able to see the scripts and you can run them. Extension. Go click on extensions again. It would have shown us the script, but it is not showing me that script. Okay, I will have to try it and then, okay, so we can just click on new deployment. Extensions. It is not showing me the app script. Basically, it should have shown create this thing, and then we had clicked on it and it would have created 100 sheets. Okay, so that is the step that is remaining. Okay, in the Google Sheet, you can try it with your own. I was just to show you the way. Okay, it's under app script. Okay, app script. So run, should I have to run it? Okay, review permissions. It's working. Okay, this is something new for me. So whenever I conduct any session, it is basically I also get to learn something new because of the queries, and I'm very thankful to all the people who ask questions, because that really helped me to learn a lot of things. A lot of stuff they are asking to do. Thank you for your feedback. I would like people to be active in the group, also in the XLY groups. Share your comments about the session in the group also, that people get to know about this session. We'll be sharing the recording also. You can share it with a lot of people who would be benefited by this session. Okay, and I will share. Yeah, I'm sharing the list of AI tools in the chat box. We will put this in the group also. You can download. You will get the link from the group also. I'm sharing the sheet over here. Excel file. 100 AI tools. It says it's 100, but not 100. We are going on adding. Best query will ask on GPT. Yeah. So yes, we are almost at the end of the session. So I will stop the session over here. And Somita, you must be waiting for your turn. Now it's your turn. Please go ahead.
Sure, sir. First of all, I want everyone to please turn on their camera for a nice photo shoot.
Yeah, we will have a Kodak moment, as I told. So it is good to see the participants, and many people I know some of my students, some of my them are a participant in the common groups. Okay, so definitely we can have one codec moment where we can see people, 30 people are still there. There were, it has reached to 50. Okay, so great participation by the people over here, and good to see enthusiastic learners.
So, sir, please read your profile generated by ChatGPT.
Okay, sir, I will do that. So, okay. So I think you have shared something in the group, in the chat.
Yes, sir, in the chat, yes, sir.
Okay. So this is called as implementation along with learning. So if you don't implement anything, you don't get to see the actual benefit of it. And Kishore is he has done this thing promptly, very promptly. So let me just read it out what he has created using Chat GPT, and I'm sharing my screen uh, so that all can see. Okay. So I'm like very shocked to know that Chat GTP knows about me.
It refused to recognize many other chartered accountants. It only recognized you, sir.
Oh, maybe because of my work that I'm only getting recognized because of my work that I'm doing, and I'm happy that people are appreciating it and joining me and my sessions. So CRC is a distinguished chartered accountant with extensive.
But looks like ChatGPT is also very what. Sir, एक मिनट, ChatGPT is also very modest like you. So इसलिए बहुत कम बोला है उसने आपके बारे में.
बहुत कम बोला है. तो देखते हैं क्या क्या बोला है. Distinguished chartered accountant with extensive expertise in finance, accounting, taxation. With a proven track record in field, he has earned a reputation name for himself as a trusted financial advisor and consultant. Having completed chartered accountancy qualification from a renowned institution, Alok Sethi has accomplished over 15 years of experience in various domains of finance. He possesses a comprehensive understanding of financial regulations, compliance requirement, and industry best practices. His area of specialization includes financial system analysis, tax planning, audit management, and risk assessment. Throughout his career, Alok Sethi has worked with numerous organizations ranging from small business to large multinational corporations. He has held senior positions in prestigious accounting firms, I don't think, providing his clients with tailored solutions, strategic advice to optimize their financial performance. Alok's keen analytical skills and attention to detail have been instrumental in identifying cost-saving opportunities, and this is what I can resonate with. This is definitely the case with me. Beyond this professional endeavors, Alok Sethi actively contributes to the accounting community by conducting seminars, workshops, sharing his knowledge and insights with aspiring accountants. He stays updated with the latest development in finance and taxation, ensuring his clients benefit from this. This is also true. Knowing from his professionalism, integrity, and commitment to excellence, Alok Sethi is highly regarded by his peers and clients alike. He possesses exceptional communication skills, enabling him to build strong relationships and effectively collaborate with individuals from diverse backgrounds. Finally, we reach to the summary. Alok Sethi is a highly accomplished chartered accountant with extensive experience in finance, accounting, and taxation. His expertise, combined with dedication to provide exceptional service, has established him as a trusted advisor in this field. Wow. So I'm very thankful to Kishore, and I think no Chat GTP can do this, but you have done this.
To ChatGPT, to ChatGPT, not to me, sir, to ChatGPT.
It's a human intelligence behind this right now.
To ChatGPT, not to me, sir, to ChatGPT.
Okay, okay. You have given me a profile. Whenever I take sessions, people ask me for a detailed profile. I always share what my this thing work achievements and history. Now I will start sharing this. Thanks a lot, and
welcome,
thank
sir,
you
welcome.
everyone.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
Thank you everyone for joining. This one last announcement that I would like to make is that there are a lot of videos on my YouTube channel also. So I will not like to miss this opportunity to share my channel and would request everyone to subscribe to it. Okay, so that you can also learn and I will also get some motivation to keep this work going. Okay, and yeah, I've shared the channel link. Okay, and I'm reaching around 150 videos on the channel now. So this session will also be put in the channel. The channel name is Alok Sethi Excel Vibes by Alok Sethi. Okay, so if you put this in the browser, you will get to see. And Excel Vibes is my company name. The small ad tech platform that I'm promoting with the help of the members and my students. So it's in the building stage. So Excel Vibes, and we have our own website also where I introduce all these courses and sessions. So that is managed by Graphy. So I'm putting that link also, excelvibes.graphy.com. Thank you, Kalpana, for the immediate action of subscribing. I'm thankful to you. And this is my website. You will get to know all these information about the sessions and all. So thank you all for the love and warmth that you have given me. Yeah. So now I will share a link. Since people are asking me for my social media also. So there is a website which everyone should try and create their page on, linktree.com, Linktree. Okay. So that there you can share everything. Okay. All the profile, your social media, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and all. You can search for Alok Sethi, see Alok Sethi, and you will get to connect to me. This is the link that I've shared. It will help you in connecting to me over different platforms via one link only, linktree@/Alok Sethi. I am just sharing this link again. Okay. And so, Samita, finally we can call it off.
So as all good things come to an end in life, so this webinar, I'm taking this opportunity to propose vote of thanks to those who have directly and indirectly contributed to this webinar. At the outset, I thank our session speaker, Alok A Sethi sir. We are really enlightened with your knowledge and presence. This was a really wonderful session with you, sir. A special thanks to all the organizing committee for their unflinching support and coordination. Our heartfelt thanks to everyone for your active participation. We sincerely apologize any deficiency in the protocol or any other aspect of the program. With this warm words and a kind message, we move to the end of today's webinar. Thank you.
Okay, thank you all. And
thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.